last one here. So notice something a little different. I have an entire expression on the bottom here. And I will say, maybe if you have a highlighter, if you have a highlighter, I might have you, or you might want to, my screen is spazzing out a little bit. I might encourage you to kind of highlight this box or put a nice big star. This problem is very important because, like I just highlighted in blue, in the denominator, it has a full entire expression. It's not just numbers or variables alone. That variable has a +1, and that means something very important here for this problem. When you're doing a cross product here, you're taking that 15 and you're multiplying it by everything on that bottom. So what this is going to kind of look like, it's like 15 times z plus 1. When there's an entire expression, you need to put parentheses around that because that 15 is going to get multiplied by everything down there. And then 40 times 6, we can do that. Well, we know 6 times 4 is 24, and then add a 0. Now, you have this equation to solve. Notice how there are parentheses. We have to get rid of those by doing the, hopefully you're thinking, distributive property. 15 times z gives me 15z. 15 times 1 gives me 15. So now you have this two-step equation that you want to solve. We always get rid of our addition or subtraction first, so I'm going to subtract 15 on both sides. I have 15z still on the left equals, now when you subtract this, we have to do some borrowing. We get 225. And z is still not alone. I still need to divide by 15. Now, if you don't know your kind of multiplication facts for 15, you are setting up your long division. 225 divided by 15. So go ahead and solve that. Or maybe you know this fact, 15 times 15 gives you 225. So our answer is z equals 15. Now, for any one of these proportions that we just solved on this entire notes page, you can always check your work. All you have to do is plug in what you got for D, or the variable, whatever it was. In this case, I'm up here again at D. Plug it into your proportion and decide, are those fractions equal? Does 5/8 equal 20 over 40? Could I simplify 20 over 40 to equal 5/8? Yes, you could. You can always plug in and check to make sure you're correct. The purpose or the goal, like a proportion, is equal to each other. So both of your ratios that you end up getting once you solve for the variable should always be equal. That's why there's an equal sign there. Okay, so just a hint or trick, you can always plug in and check or understand whether or not you are correct. Okay, we are going to stop there with these notes. That is solving proportions.